against because, I just felt like this wasn't for me, that, I was eating.
They're living the high life, and I made him divorced and unemployed all in one day. So karma has really gotten to Kevin Hunter now that his mistress has allegedly filed for divorce. I just felt like this wasn't for me, and I was eating a different lifestyle, and I told myself I wasn't going to do this purchase to share with this backwoods 9 miles from my house in Livingston, and they're living the high life. Let's look at Kevin's precarious situation now that he has no one to turn to but Wendy Williams' ex-husband Kevin Hunter. He is reportedly facing more financial difficulties after being dumped by the mistress he had a child with during their marriage. Wendy had previously advised him that, despite his penchant for cheating, he should never have a child with any of his mistresses, but he never listened. Now, rumors are circulating that Sharina got tired as it turns out. Wendy Williams' ex-husband Kevin Hunter and his lover have reportedly parted ways due to financial difficulties. Wendy Williams promised to get him back, and it appears that she kept her promise. Although no one is precisely sure how the former television host and ex-husband Kevin Hunter met, we do know that they have been seeing each other for quite some time. Ever since it was revealed that Hunter had fathered a child with lover Sharina Hudson, the two have been secretly at odds. In a 2021 Serious interview, Wendy Williams said, "He's had this side girl for almost 15 years of our marriage, and I've known about her almost since the beginning." Hunter's affair with a pregnant Sharina Hudson was revealed in 2019, just before Williams served her ex-husband with divorce papers. Hunter was later fired as executive producer of The Wendy Williams Show, which was canceled in June 2022 because I made him my manager, and then when I debuted, he was fired. The former talk show host's health issues and claims that she was mentally unstable led Kevin to start hyperventilating on social media about how he didn't have money and that Wendy wasn't giving him enough for someone with a family. Wendy, being the petty and cunning girl, not only served her ex-husband his divorce papers, but also made him unemployed with a baby on the way. Wells Fargo Bank froze her accounts and she was placed under court-appointed guardianship. This situation made it harder for Wendy to have enough money for her ex-husband who she was paying alimony. She was allegedly paying her ex-husband monthly alimony of $250,000 per month, which reportedly ended along with the show. However, Hunter alleged that he stopped receiving payments in February 2022. Kevin then sued Wendy Williams for not paying him alimony, disregarding the fact that he cheated on her multiple times, and he even went on to father a child out of wedlock before Wendy had stopped paying him alimony. He had been using her money to finance his and his mistress's extravagant life, while Wendy was having health issues. The dress of this place that he had purchased to share with this backwood in 9 miles from my house in Livingston. Actually, he had started using Wendy's money on Sharina long before he and Wendy were divorced, and he even bought her a nice house near where Wendy lived at. He time for someone who had milked Wendy mentally and financially. How he even had the guts to sue her while she was sick is baffling. Once Wendy stopped paying Kevin alimony, he sued his ex-wife to regain the free alimony, noting that he had fallen behind on his car insurance, credit card bills, and more. Thankfully, Wendy's lawyer had added a clause in their alimony contract that stated if Wendy were to stop her then job on the Wendy Williams Show, she would also stop paying alimony, and it seems like Evan didn't read that part when he greedily signed the contract, since the judge dismissed the case. Now, not only is he being allegedly sued by his mistress, but also being sued for allegedly refusing to pay a credit card bill. As Radar Online reported, Kevin Hunter applied for a Visa signature card in 2014. On June 26, the UBS Bank allegedly filed a civil lawsuit against him, alleging that he failed to make the minimum monthly payments by the payment due date as required under the card member agreement. UBS claims they notified Hunter that he owes a total of $2,176.83 plus attorney fees on January 23 RD, and again on March 1. However, the bank never received a payment. It's also being alleged that these suits should not be all he is worried about, since court documents shared by YouTuber Chronicles Speaks reveal that Hunter was sued by the HOA for not paying his monthly $600 association fee for the Florida home he shared with Hudson. It states that the founder of Hunter Publishing Group owed a $862.33 due to a special assessment from January 21 ST. Through December 31 S21, he was served with a summons, and a second summons was served to the unknown spouse of Kelvin L. Hunter, which is presumably Hudson, though now that there are allegations that she left, it might be someone else. The 425 FD lakefront home they shared was reportedly being sold for just over $1.2 million, and it consists of 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, and an open-concept kitchen where Hudson filmed cooking videos for her vegan chef business. Vegan Knows other documents stated that Hunter sold 2 luxury vehicles to a company called Flex Wealth Inns, which allows you to take loans against luxury items and assets up to $10 million. One of the vehicles is a 2005 Ford GT worth $140,000, which barely had 500 miles on it, and title records show the car is now in Idaho. But it's unclear if Hunter is still the owner. For a couple months now, as rumor has it, Hunter and Hudson are no longer together, and he has mostly deleted all references to her from his Instagram page. Her placing in a cooking competition where she might win $25,000 and be featured in Taste of Home magazine was announced in his most recent article from June 22, and she was then in first position. Naturally, Kevin Hudson was the one who, after all the previous businesses he launched for her failed, started the vegan business for her using Wendy's funds. A week after he published the piece, a fan commented underneath it, stating, "Yes, I'll always stand for you guys and your gorgeous queen. Your blogs consistently outperform others." While Hudson's page had more than 200 images of herself, her vegan cooked meals, and the couple's 4-year-old daughter. Hunter answered with 3 praying hands emojis. It's sad that Journey moved in with his mistress right after he and Wendy got divorced to raise their daughter, and that he also opened several businesses for her, including a vegan restaurant and a barbershop. Since the alimony payments stopped over a year ago, he has had to shut down a lot of those and is reportedly selling off assets frantically to make ends meet, with Kevin Hunter struggling. Fans of Williams are surprisingly unsurprised to learn about Hunter's difficulties. A fan on X tweeted, "I just need to know how someone receiving $250,000 a month in alimony is in debt and behind on all his bills." Others believe this was his karma for cheating on Williams during their 21-year marriage. One person shared a screenshot of an article from OK Magazine on Instagram, which states that Wendy has been beaming since she heard the news. In response to reports that he was dumped, Wendy Williams' ex-husband Kevin Hunter was sued for more than $20,000. Another person claimed that Kevin Hunter Sr. is paying for his actions because his former mistress Sharina Hudson has dumped him and is now suing him for child support for their daughter Journey. What do you think of Kevin's current situation? Please comment below, and keep in mind that this video is based on speculative and personal opinions. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.